Hello?
Hi, is this
Karen.
It is.
Hi, this is
Yee.
from Al
You don't need to know where.
Health Department. How are you today?
Oh, hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm sorry it took so long to follow up on your complaint. It's been a
Oh, no,
very
you're totally fine.
it's been a very hectic 2 weeks.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling me back. I do appreciate that.
It's no problem. Could you tell me about your little incident at
You don't need to know where.
about the meat?
Oh, my goodness. It was the most horrifying experience that I've ever had in the United States with meat. So I run into the store. It was 7:15, and I started looking at the meat because I was grabbing stuff for dinner. So on the cube steak, I started looking. I'm like, why is there all this fat on this steak? And I'm thinking maybe that's why it's like, is it cheaper? Is it because it's fattier? So I pulled two pieces down. It wasn't fat. It was mold that was growing. So then I started looking at the other meats. The ground meat was white. It was not brown. It was not red. It wasn't even gray. It was white. That's how spoiled it was. So I went and I got the kid who takes care of the meat, and he told me that's not his job. All right, cool. So now I got the store manager, and I asked him, I said, have you looked at your meat selection? He's like, oh, it's a great meat selection. I'm like, well, then maybe you should go get your eyes checked. Come with me. So I brought him back to his store, and I had to show him the meats that were bad. He goes, oh, there's only a couple packages. Sir, I don't know you from a can of paint. I will tell you, I pulled 20 packages of meat. Black. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
So as I was pulling the meat, he was like, quit touching my produce. It's just a little spoiled. I looked at him. I said, are you kidding me right now? I said, just a little spoiled? Would you take this crap home and feed your children? He's like, no. I even called the owners of the store, and do you realize they have not called me back? I even called to speak to the head manager, and this gentleman that originally helped me told me I wasn't allowed to speak to the manager.
Mm-hmm.
It was utterly disgusting. Whenever I tell you, I would not feed this to homeless people. I would not feed this to stray dogs. I'm not exaggerating. Just as you're a busy man, I'm a super, super busy woman. I don't have time to, file a complaint if I didn't think it was necessary.
Yeah.
It was utterly disgusting.
Yeah.
So then I asked him, after I left the store, I literally puked outside. So, all right, fine. So after I left the store, I called him and I asked him, I said, I would like to take photos, so therefore, I can go ahead and provide my attorney and or whomever else needs to be informed of this. He goes, I already destroyed it, so you have no proof. I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah. It was horrifying.
Okay.
It doesn't, you don't seem too shocked or surprised.
I've seen worse at different supermarkets, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, I can't name names, but I have seen it.
No, of course.
I have seen it where they would alter sell-by dates, and they
Really?
would try to prolong the meat, but
Right.
but
Karen?
I did actually go there yesterday, and I asked whoever was in charge. Actually, first I took a look at the meat, and to be honest, I did see a lot of the meat discolored, but
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to prove it if it was moldy. If it was green, fuzzy, then I could say mold. That is definitely mold.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it was white and fuzzy. Right.
yeah, I didn't see any of that. And when you mentioned about the ground beef being really white, I did see some of that, but that could also just be the fat that's oxidized. And
Yeah, I don't
even on
think that's bad, though.
yeah, and even some of the cuts of meat, like the cube steaks, since you mentioned that specifically, Some of it does look a little, the colors are a bit muted, but that could be because of the dye that's injected from the butcher.
Correct.
I tried going through all the sell-by dates. I didn't see that they were sticking on new ones. I saw a couple stickers that said like, "Oh, this is the manager's pick," and I asked about it, and I'm like, "What is the manager's pick?" And he's like, "Oh, it's usually like the meat that's towards the end of the sell-by date," and I'm like, "You're not changing the sell-by dates, right?" He's like, "No." So I did look around. I did take temperatures, make sure everything was on the up. Honestly, I couldn't find anything that I could say definitively is spoiled or stuff like that. But I will certainly keep an ear out for any more complaints. If
Yes, please
more
do.
people, complain about it, then that would warrant definitely a much deeper look into it. But from what I could see, I couldn't find anything.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I told them, I said, I will be calling the health board. I was like, so if you were smart, you'd like get your things together ASAP.
Yeah.
I mean, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's no problem. That's what we're here for.
Thank you so much. I hope you have a great week.
Yeah, and
Enjoy the sun and humidity soon.
I'm gonna try.
Thank you so much, honey. Have a good day.
No problem. Have a good day,
Karen.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye bye.